Oh, hello. Welcome to a random Saturday stream in the Juggalo dungeon with me, Shovel of Precious Juggalos. We're going to keep working on our Ringmaster from the Joker card Beethoven series. First thing we got to do, we got to decide what flavor of Faygo we're going to drink, except the thing is, I'm not drinking Faygo today. Today, I'll be sipping on this giant, large cup of Quick Trip Mountain Dew. Quick Trip Mountain Dew. It'll get you there. Alright, anyway, down to business. If you've been following along, we started here, the first Joker card, Carnival of Carnage, painted that. Second Joker card is Ringmaster. Still a work in progress. Had to lop off a part of his head so we could add a hat. Now I've baked the hat. The hat is ready to go. So I need to paint the hat, glue the hat on, finish the paint, and then Ringmaster is Dunskies. So that's the plan for the day. Hopefully that's exciting enough for everybody. If it's not, well, I don't know what to tell you. Doing my best here. Alright, get the paint nice and shaken up, not stirred. So the hat will be yellow, the band of the hat will be black, and then I plan on doing just a rim of black around the rim of the hat. Try to look as similar to the original artwork as we can, while also making this a unique Beethoven piece. I think a lot of people are kind of getting confused by that. They're wanting me to make it exactly like the original artwork Ringmaster. And the thing you got to remember is, this is a Beethoven version. So we got to keep some Beethoven in it. There is a method to my madness. Somebody asked me yesterday if I was going to sculpt the hands and claws from the original Ringmaster onto Beethoven here, and I don't know if you can tell from the bust, he doesn't have arms. He barely has shoulders. So to add those elements, I would have to completely change the look of the bust. And doing so, I think, would make it no longer Beethoven. So I don't think we're going to do that. Now, lopping his head off and adding a hat, that's pretty drastic in and of itself. But when these are all lined up together on a shelf, I want them to all look like Beethoven busts that are inspired by the Joker cards. That's the idea. Set that aside so it can dry a bit. And while we've got extra paint, let's touch up some of Mr. Beethoven here. Hey, Rock. Rock, I thought about starting the power armor today, but I didn't know what you were up to. And I figured you would want to be able to see it happen. Hey, Weird Bob, what's up, man? Nice to see you this morning. So yeah, Rock, the power armor, I'll probably start it on Monday. Weird Bob, have you seen the project that I'm doing for Rock here? We're gonna ICP this thing. Juggalo, a power armor. And actually what I'm gonna do, I did a little test. We're gonna make this into a Carnival of Carnage power armor. So it'll be the pink and blue. Yeah, it's gonna be cool once it's all said and done. It's gonna take a minute to get it all done, I think. Lots of detail. But yeah, Rock, the Beethoven thing, it's not really my priority over everything. I'd like to get it done before the end of the month. But I've got other projects between now and then that I need to get done, including your power armor. Gonna be painting an Art the Clown mask with Juggalo face paint soon. That's being sent my way, so that'll be something that'll take priority over the Beethovens. But yeah, the Beethovens, they're just a project for myself, so... Well, not for myself. I will be selling them, but, you know. Speaking of selling things... Y'all haven't checked my shop lately. There are new items in the shop. One of which I think is the best paintwork I've ever done, ever. So, you know, pop over there, take a quick look, take a gander. If something moves you, pick it up. Because once it's sold, it's gone. These things are one-of-one items. Even if I do paint another of the same form, it'll never be identically the same. It's the magic of hand-painted things. I am not a machine. Alright. Little Ringmaster top hat is coming right along. Okay. Okay. If you're just joining, what you're seeing is a guy painting some Beethoven busts to look like the original deck of the ICP Joker cards, Insane Clown Posse Joker cards. And today I'm working on card number 2, Ringmaster. And if you're thinking, why isn't this guy talking more? Well, it's because it's Saturday, and you see, Saturdays are a lot more laid back than my regularly scheduled weekday streams. Saturdays are just bonus random streams where I really just try to focus on painting. But if you're into the interactive streams, definitely want to come in. Hey, what's up, Silver? To my regularly scheduled streams Monday through Friday. Those streams usually garner a pretty decent little crowd, and we chat quite a bit. Honestly, I'm still just kind of waking up. But for Silver, I will hit
Woo, woo.
the whoop whoop button. Okay, overpaint. Man. Kind of wondered how today would go. I painted a ton yesterday. And I was kind of afraid that I might be still a little tired by the end of my day yesterday. My eyes and hands were definitely tired of painting. And there might be a little bit of overlap today. I'm not painting very well right now. Not very clean. I really need my lines to be clean. So that being said, if you see me hitting the chicken exit on this stream, that's why, because I'm not the type to force it. If I'm not painting well, I'm not painting well, and I'm not going to let my product suffer for it. I really want these to look their best. Only the best. Yeah. See, I don't know. This might not last long. Gosh. Terrible. Terrible. You can hear a lot of moving above my head. My wife and kids are doing Halloween decorating today. It's So they will be moving around quite a bit in this 100-year-old house. And it creaks a lot. Lots of hardwood floors. But you probably can't hear it. I can. I like to joke that it sounds like I'm below decks of a pirate ship. All the wood creaking noises. All right, let's just dry fit it just to kind of get an idea of what we're working with here. Yeah, look at that. Still not done yet, but that really pulls it together, that hat. That's going to look pretty sick when it's all said and done. Good. Pleased with that. Maybe we should try some lettering. How about that? Let's think about it. R-I-N-G-M-A-S-T-E-R. So, M and A are the middle. You know what? Look, that's not a good, clean, even yellow. Hey, Bob, are you still here? Okay. Nice, clean. Also need to dry brush that Beethoven like we did on the Carnival of Carnage one. Okay. Oh, my hands are transfer paint. Thanks, Rock. So rock, I did a little test paint. I don't know if you can see this little panel here. I added some pink too. Would you prefer thicker, more heavy-handed, or like faded look? Because I was thinking more like faded, battle-worn, but we could also do like you know, fairly freshly painted, but it's been in a couple of scraps. Because obviously, you know, Maximus, he's got the battle damage from that bear. But yeah, I didn't know if you would prefer we can do it more thick with the color, or if you don't have a preference, I can work with that too. Okay. Oof. I got too thick. Uh-oh. Hey, what's up, Don? Happy Saturday. Just doing a little more work on the old ringmaster here. Oh, nice. Who'd you review? Gotcha. I used to be juiced up in the hardcore world. I know Pittsburgh had a pretty big scene in the day. I don't know if they still do. I mean, the scene's pretty well died out at this point, either way. Hmm. It's starting to come together. It's still got a ways to go. kind of struggling with it. Better with his hat on. Pulls it together. Right now my problem is the letters don't have the same weight to them throughout. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of the idea. Kind of wanted it to sound a little like classic 8-bit, 16-bit video games, but also kind of carnival. It's always good to know that you're picking up the vibe that I'm trying to put down. Alright. Some dry brush matte. I used to do that when I was younger. I would listen to a lot of like not soundtracks, but I would listen to scores, movie scores. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that it's kind of become its own, I don't know. I don't want to say genre, but sound. Ooh, that's too much. The 8-bit sound. Yeah, there's a market out there. This is not a successful example of dry brushing. Not working out very well. Hey, what's up, Ninja? Thanks, Ninja. Ronnie, not a stupid question. Complicated answer, though. I was a fan of ICP back in, like, the mid-late 90s. And then, you know, bumped, like, Riddlebox and Great Malenko pretty heavy. And then got distracted by other music, was actually in the music industry for a while. And then a few years back, I just needed something to do, and so I started painting Juggalo faces on things. So starting out, I would have said that I was Juggalo adjacent, not really heavy into it, because I'd really lost contact with the Juggalo universe, because it really is its own universe. But I'm kind of feeling my way through it now. I'm definitely getting a lot more closely acquainted with what the Juggalo world is looking like today. So I don't know, I'm not like the greatest example of a Juggalo, but I would say I'm definitely leaning more towards Juggalo than I was when I started painting. So all that to say, if you have deep Juggalo questions, I don't have great answers. There you go, Ninja. I know some things, I don't know a lot of things, I guess is what I'm saying. Yeah, no worries, Ronnie. I don't know, I think I've met a couple, Darth. I can definitely say I'm not a culture vulture. I'm not just, you know, painting these ironically or with the goal of mocking Juggalo culture. I've definitely come to enjoy a lot of what I've missed in the last 20-some years of Juggalodium. But it helps that I've been kind of surrounded by some cool people like Daniel. It's definitely interesting. What I really appreciate about Juggalo culture, and it's something, because I come more from like the punk world, punk and hardcore and metal. I've always been a DIY guy. I really like, just if you want to change something or be something, you just do it. You do it yourself. And that is a pretty prominent thing throughout Juggalo culture as well. So I resonate with that for sure. Well, there you go. You're among your people. And really, when it comes down to it, Ronnie, you don't have to really be a Juggalo to hang out with Juggalos or appreciate Juggalo things. Just don't be a dick. That's what it boils down to. Juggalos have had a lot of years where they've been the butt of the joke, so they can be pretty defensive, but, you know, for good reason. But once you kind of get in and you're able to stretch out and see what all is happening, pretty cool scene. They're more punk than a lot of punks I know. But I'm an old school punk, so not impressed with most modern punk these days. Yeah, being true to yourself is definitely a key. Like, as long as you're not trying to claim something you're not, just for the sake of clout, then Juggalos will be cool with you. But if they smell a rat, you'll get called out pretty quick. But yeah, Ronnie, if you want like a starting point for today's modern Juggalo world, check out an artist called Ouija Mac. He initially I didn't think I would like him at all, because again, I'm old school. But I really like him a lot. Yeah, and that's another interesting aspect of the Juggalo world, Ninja, is that something that started very much with just one specific musical act has really grown into its own world. And there is room in the Juggalo culture for a lot of different perspectives and different concepts of art, which I think is cool. including idiots like me. And again, that's kind of a punk thing, too. You see that in the punk world. Okay, I'm starting to feel it now. It's starting to come together. Now that we're getting some details done. Yeah, that's starting to be a thing. I like it. I don't want to glue the hat down just yet. Still need to work on his face and the hat, and it'll be easier to work on when it's not glued. Let's clean some brushes real quick. This is exciting. Exciting programming, watching me clean brushes. Happy Saturday. Here's a middle-aged man cleaning paintbrushes. Let's see, how long have I been going? Oh, almost an hour already. Crazy. It doesn't feel like an hour. So if anyone's curious what I'll be working on starting Monday, the power armor we've been waiting on to show up finally showed up. So we're going to juggalo this power armor. And that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Lots of details to work around. It's a really well sculpted little piece. So I'm excited to work on that. That's going to be pretty neat. I don't think there's really anything on the market that will be anything close to what we end up with when I finish that thing. Kind of like a series of Beethoven busts portraying the original Joker card deck from Insane Clown Posse. I don't think you'll find that anywhere else. Rock, you're going to end up having to take out a mortgage. Or this will just be the dedicated I paint things for Rock channel. This really is. The sculpt on this is really nice. They did a really good job with it. The only thing I would say, it feels lightweight. I think I would have filled in the base just to give it some heft. Because, you know, quality feels heavy. And I think that would have made just a minor thing, would have just made it feel that much more substantial, but otherwise it is really pretty. Well done. Well made. Sculpted anyway. Well sculpted. Hopefully I don't screw it up. Thanks, Darth.
Woo woo!
Okay. Well, it sounds good, because Darth, I think I'm going to wrap it up anyway. I painted a lot yesterday, and I don't want to push it too hard today, because I don't want to ruin this thing. But good progress was made today. It's really looking... When I first started on this one, I had no idea how it was going to look. It's really starting to look good. It looks like it can be next to Carnival of Carnage. Oh, hey, Doc. I think... Yeah. I think once it's all said and done and it's got this high gloss on it, I think it'll really pop even more. But yeah, so far so good. I'm digging where we're at with it. It'll look good on a shelf. I still need to do some detail work on the face. It's not symmetrical. But it's roughed in. That's what I like to say. It's roughed in. You can look at it and get the basic idea of what I'm going for by just seeing it here. You know, I'm thinking I might add some sharp teeth to his mouth. Just give him some fangs. Yeah, I'll probably take tomorrow off and then we'll be starting the power armor on Monday. Exactly, Doc. You got it. That is my plan. So yeah, that being said, let's actually wrap this up. Oh, look at that. How did this get in the frame? It's like my camera got bumped. There we go. That's better. Yeah, if you ever wanted to see what my studio looks like, I've got a giant light right there. I've got another one over there. Oh, wait, uh-oh. Oh, I screwed it all up. Oh. Yeah, there's my other light. Okay, anyway, enough screwing around with that. So yeah, thanks guys, thanks for hanging out. Ronnie, you're always welcome to come back. I stream every Monday through Friday from 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Weekends I just kind of randomly show up. So yeah, come back sometime, hang out. Weekdays are usually a little more busy, so the chat at this point has gotten where y'all can just chat with yourselves and I can just kind of paint, and I like that a lot. And I'll occasionally interact. So that's cool. So yeah, thanks again everybody for showing up, hanging out. Kind words. I appreciate all the kind words. I'll definitely be back Monday, and we'll start working on this sick power armor for Rock, the man himself. So yeah, that's it. Anything else to say? I don't think so. Check my shop out. I added some new things to the shop. If you're into that, I mean, you don't gotta be a Juggalo to buy my pieces. I know they've sold to all kinds of different people. Because, yeah, they just look good on a shelf no matter what. And, yeah, so check out my shop. Come back Monday. Love you guys. Good enough. Bye.